Hey, thanks for joining Tuesdays with Tony. I'm here with Teresa and T-Buddy Harding. There you go. And I got a laugh track, so who knows? Oh, God. See, there you go. This is what I'm talking about, people. All right. Okay, this is interesting. We got Jenny West wants to enter in. And then one of our people is Culver's Cheese Curds. So I'm going to admit them.
I think that's Tommy.
Is that Tommy? Okay, good. Because if it's not,
get ready to dump them.
We're going to get bumped. Oh, by the way, I heard from a little bird. I heard from a little bird that somebody got bombed the other night when I wasn't around. How'd that work out for you? Was it good? Yeah.
It was not as visual as yours, but it did happen. Okay. But we were able to take care of that right away. So
excellent.
Wait, I missed it.
Yeah, you missed the bombing once again. Well, at least they didn't try to take over your screen this time, Jenny.
It wasn't on.
Yeah. Hey, so I got a quick question to ask you, Jenny. Are you in a bathrobe right now? What's going on?
No, it's a sweater. It's a sweater.
Oh, hey, come on. I know.
No, it's just a sweater.
I know I've been gone for a week, but calm down, guys. We don't want to get in trouble in the first 3.5 minutes of the show. Jeez. Dory,
the Vegas break. Look, it's not a Tony show without a disclaimer.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, I've done one better tonight, guys. If you guys look in the live stream, I actually put the entire disclaimer in the live stream.
Oh wow!
So yeah,
covered his bases already.
I just wrote the whole thing down. I was like, screw it, I'm gonna write it. Christy, you are welcome. Join us when you can. Oh, here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Probably coming from her trailer or boudoir. Karen Ford, ladies and gentlemen, joining us. Dory's here. Karen is joining us from her bedroom of some sort. Oh, here's
Hello.
I've come to the realization that if Karen doesn't join us from her bedroom, then it's just not Tuesdays with Tony. That's all I'm saying. It's just how it is.
Why did you work today?
You didn't work today? Or you did work today?
No, I did work. I had a little bit of work.
See,
I also got...
Okay, so I need to apologize.
That takes hours.
I need to apologize ahead of time because I'm using my big TV for the Zoom chat, so I can use my other. So I'm not even going to be looking at the camera I'm just going to be looking off because I'm looking at my TV to look at all of you. So welcome to my world, guys. That's how it is. Mr. Steve Jones sitting atop his crystal office atop of the Seattle Space Needle where the Float Network runs. I got a buddy to get a picture of the Space Needle. I'm going to be doing some graphics work to it. So that's going to be the new hub for the Float Network, guys. I think we're gonna put the Phoenix. I think we're just gonna put the Phoenix right atop the.
Right on top.
And then just a little Steve in a window going. No, that's all I'm saying. So
I'm glad you have all kinds of free time to do this.
Well, I have a lot of free time now, sir. My current job, we'll talk a little bit about it, but I've realized the amount of time that I am now possessing between flights is quite extensive. So yeah.
Yes, but you're on the clock for that time frame.
That's true. But you know what? I'm hiding out in the pit of an aircraft so nobody can see me where I am. No, Matt Russell. Up there. Hey guys, there's background right now. Seth Harding. Here he is. He's with us. There it is, guys. I'm so happy.
You were missed, Tony.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I heard that we didn't even watch a movie. I heard that it didn't even happen.
That was a little disappointing. I haven't seen Elf in a long time.
There was no movie. Somebody bombed you, so I was like, it's the Tuesdays with Tony. There it goes.
They watched the balloon drop though.
Did you watch a balloon drop?
We did watch a balloon drop.
Whose balloon drop?
Mine.
You did. Wait, you did a balloon drop on Tuesdays.
Yeah, one on purpose.
That's awesome.
Was not intentional.
Oh, ma'am. That's
If
great.
you watch the video from last week, it's at the 20-minute mark.
I missed that.
I may have to, later on, if the conversation gets kind of lame, I may have to go into the Float Network YouTube and pull that up and see what's.
Man, the one night I have a freaking job and I missed all the good stuff. I came late last week.
Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm so proud of this lady that just joined us. This girl right here, she's awesome. She's
Crouton.
all the photos I've seen. I believe this girl is, how do you say, debt free? Is that true, Crystal? Are you?
I've been debt free for
You're
about
debt
3
free.
years.
Nice.
Did I tell you that? Like for me to
No,
marry
I
Steven,
thought-
I had to pay off my student loans. And I was like, okay, I got this. I think he was thinking it would take longer. I was like,
Oh, so that was his stall tactic to avoid marriage?
Yeah.
Well, we had already been together for however long, and I've known him since we were a kid. So he clearly underestimated me because
See, here's the thing with Crystal. Crystal knew what she was getting into way before anybody else does. Like she knew this dude in high school. So I guess, yeah, that works out. If you're
it's
gonna
just so cute how we got to see each other's hormones change. It was just so sexy.
Wow. Okay. Well, hey, just so you know,
It is
Steve,
what it is.
Mr.
It
Jones,
totally is what it is.
just so you know, I don't even have to play the disclaimer anymore. I copy and pasted it right into my comment.
Yes, but the disclaimer is so informative and
Yes.
entertaining.
I just figured, let's just go with it. Let's just copy and paste, guys. That's what we're doing. No, great, cool. Well, there is a decent amount of group of people here. We have a nice selection this evening. This is exciting. I'm sure more will join as the evening goes on.
Where's Matt Russell headed to now?
Yeah.
I've just done a balloon delivery to a nursing home.
Oh, that's nice.
And for this lady's 82nd birthday. And now I'm on my way. I'm going to go find coffee.
Do you sing? Do you sing when you do it? Do you like a dance or
Oh,
something
no.
like that?
At the moment, even though there's no COVID where I am, for a nursing home, I just drop at the front door and then they can deliver it into the room.
Oh, she misses out then. Because you're just
Yeah,
too fun.
it's just nursing homes with their protocols, and here you have to have police background checks and everything like that. Like, I've got a working with children's checks, but I have to also have a police check to work in them as well, and like just to enter them. It's just easier to deliver at the front door and go.
Well, I'm going to say, good job, Australia. Thank you for checking all the human beings that decide to deliver balloons. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Okay. So tonight, guys, I know everybody says, what do we do? The first rule about 2021 is we don't talk about 2020. Screw it. No, we're not. We are doing it tonight. We are talking about 2020. But I don't want negative. I have decided that we need to have more of a positive. There had to have been something positive that happened in 2020 for people.
Well, one positive that I've got is that this show happened, and I've got to make friends with a lot more of you and cement friendships more than previously.
Well,
Wow.
Yep.
Nice. What a plug. I'm going to have to make sure. Oh, wait, we're recording. Yeah, we're good. I'm going to make sure.
There's your snippet for Friday.
I'm gonna make sure I use that in my sound bites from now on. No, yeah, no, it's like, I guess like I came to the realization like at, I don't know, like 10:30 on on New Year's Eve. It's like, it was a really rough year. I was like, I mean, it was one of those moments where I'm like, that was a really, really rough year. And then I'm thinking, what cool things happened last year that could possibly be positive? And I came up with a few. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we're going to do tonight for a little bit. We're going to talk about, hey, how are you? Welcome.
Good. Hi. How's everybody doing?
Hey,
First things first, everybody, tonight, if you want, please change your name to your favorite cartoon character. Favorite cartoon character, if you have one.
God, who would that be?
Exactly. See, we're making
my favorite
new things
cartoon?
happen.
How do you change your
Oh.
name?
Oh,
Okay. Are we really having this discussion again? Go over where it says, well, yours will say, if it says iPhone or Crystal or whatever, and if you click on it, if you're on your computer, you can just right click it.
I'm on my phone.
Yeah, okay, so just you should be able to just change it.
Name.
If you go to participants and then click on your name, you should be able to hit change name.
I found it. Thank y'all.
So yeah, I thought that would be kind of fun. Darkwing Duck, Teresa, really?
Yes. I was
that's
a
awesome.
big fan of the theme song. I was like, Darkwing Duck,
Okay.
let's
The theme
get
song is
dangerous. Darkwing Duck.
all
I'm
right. We
sorry.
got we got a decent Disney presence here. We got Figment, Goofy, Darkwing Duck. Then we got some Hanna-Barbera with Scooby. I don't know what art.
actually, Scooby-Doo is no longer considered Hanna-Barbera. He is technically Warner Brothers. They bought the rights
Really? Okay. Well,
decades ago.
newsflash from decades ago: Scooby is now owned by Warner Brothers.
And in other news, water is still wet.
Air still
And in
blows.
other news, water is still wet.
And wind
Thanks to
still
Steve
blows.
Jones. You're on the beat reporter. I feel like if I do that, I'll be like, we now go to Steve Jones in the middle of Seattle telling us what's happening. No. All right. Karen's back. Okay, so Karen,
Did I get booted or?
no, you didn't. Yeah, okay, Karen, you really did something that bombed our thing, so we booted you.
No.
That's what we did.
No, I had to move my my box like from my office into here.
Okay, you
Oh,
should
I didn't know
never discuss where you put your box ever. Ever. Don't discuss that ever. Anyways, no, Karen, just so you know, everybody's changing their names tonight to your favorite cartoon character. So if you have a favorite cartoon character, feel free. Man, there's a character I haven't seen in a while, Gargamel.
Gargamel.
Oh, wow.
Wait.
Oh, man.
Where do I do that at?
Okay. If you need help, contact Matt Lewis via the UK, and he'll help you learn your name. There you go. No. Okay, so let's go over to the chat real quick. Make sure nobody else is chatting in the comments. Okay. Cancel this. Let's go back.
I don't know how.
I was gonna
Are you
do
on your phone?
It would be Sailor Moon, but
Sailor Moon. Oh my gosh, Japanese. Wow.
Honestly, my Darkwing Duck, it was a toss up between that and Jigglypuff. So
All right, guys, just so you know, just came through. Stephanie Marquois has a time of 45 minutes, 21 seconds. She has supposedly burned 308 calories at a distance of 2.93. I guess she's getting fit for float. So there you go, guys. There you go. Just so she's not here. Obviously, she's too busy to bother herself with such trifle things as coming on my show. But no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm good. I'm good. You know, I
I've
mean,
heard much.
yeah, you know, I mean, not one of the working wonders is on this evening, but that's okay. Maybe they'll show up at some
they're
point.
working.
No, they're not.
Yeah, maybe they're working.
No, they're not. No. I talked to Lisa McIntyre just a few minutes ago. She's not working.
Crystal, my
Maybe
daughter
they're,
loves
maybe they're worried about damaging their brand being on this show.
Probably. That's probably what it came down to. Now they're so, you know, now they're so much more than just, you know, a Float Network show. There it is. It happens to the best of them, guys. It happens to the best of them. So let's see.
Who's making all that? Is that Matt?
Just trying to make sure.
Yeah, it's bad.
How to that? Now they're like, hold on, that's me. Okay, there we go. I wanted to make sure I got the comments.
Tell me your green screen's not quite all the way over.
Oh no, yeah, over here or over here.
Over there.
Over there. That's fine. Ready? I'm gonna fix it. You ready?
There you go. Put your arm there, and then nobody will see it. There you
Look,
go.
I fixed it. Look.
There you go.
Okay, so one of the working wonders is joining us, Debbie Levy, all the way from Jersey. Mazel tov, Debbie. Mazel tov. There she is.
Debbie.
I was beginning to feel left out. You didn't let me in.
What? Okay. Really? I
thought it was a little intentional, to be
I
perfectly
just saw
honest.
your name show up.
He was just bashing the show.
I was bashing your whole talent group. Yeah, I was. Whatever.
Very nice. I have other things to do on a Tuesday night, and I come here because, well, I'm not 100% sure why I come here, but I do.
And there it is, the guilt of a mother.
Cross marketing.
Only the guilt
Maybe
of
that's
a
what
mother.
it is. But I came even before that, so.
It was because of me, my mom.
That's why I come Monday night. I told him I husband that there's the guy on the step on Sunday night, and then the girl on Monday night, and then Tuesday night there's Tony, and Wednesday night it's you. He says, "What's left?"
Thursday.
I tell him, "Dippo."
Don't get me started on Thursday.
Thursday.
No.
Thematic Thursday.
That's in the forum.
Each Thursday is a different theme, guys. But yeah. Okay. Debbie Levy.
So what were you saying about me?
No, I was bringing
All
up
bad things. All bad things.
I was bringing
You
up,
watch out, Fred.
hold on. I was bringing up the fact that up until you showed up, not one of the working wonders.
Because we were taking a picture.
Somebody's bringing some.
Oh, you guys are busy doing your own show branding. Okay, great.
We were asked by the boss to take a picture, and every time we did, it sort of didn't work out. So we did.
Oh, it took a little while.
See, now here's Lisa. See.
Look at Lisa. Lisa,
Wow.
your hair. What is going on?
Now,
I
did
took my
everybody?
ponytail out. You're making me self-conscious.
No, honestly.
Let's go.
Guys, breaking news. There's Roscoe, guys.
And Alexa too.
Oh, there he is.
No, I didn't mean it in
I
that.
don't see the cat.
I love the sheriff's hat. That was the best hat so far. That was like the one that really just blew me away.
No. Okay. So here's the deal, Lisa. In no way was that a smack against you. I was actually like, wow, the hair's looking pretty cool. I mean, I didn't know you just took it out of a ponytail. Sorry, the rest of the world can't be beautiful.
There you go.
Can't be beautiful when they take their hair out of a ponytail like you.
Recognize me now? There you go.
God.
So did people choose their names, or did you assign them?
No.
Are we
You
doing
choose your favorite cartoon character tonight, kids. Your favorite
Oh, that's
cartoon
so
character.
tough.
Oh, I'd have an easier time telling you my favorite child. Oh.
Oh well, mine's easy.
That was kind of my thing too.
That's really
Oh
hard.
my God, Steve! I've been binge watching Archer. I'm so behind, and I
was debating between Archer or the milkshake from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
See,
I think you chose wisely.
I do too.
I don't know. I like the milkshake from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
He's pretty funny.
He is pretty cool.
What's the neighbor's name again? I can't remember his name.
Oh God.
Oh,
He's
on
hilarious.
God, that's you're going. We got it in the Wayback Machine for that one.
Tommy, who's Louise Belcher?
From Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not one I follow. Sorry. I've heard of
Did
it.
you guys have Daria in America?
Yeah.
Yes.
I forgot
Oh
about
my
her.
God, yes. I forgot about her.
Daria.
I was just like, oh, she was so cool.
So,
Crystal had to clarify what Stitch she meant. Is there any other?
well, there were a series of Stitches in remember? There was all the other Stitches, but they were all different scientific numbers.
As long as nobody picks Quagmire, I think we're good.
Dude, Quagmire was awesome.
Quagmire was amazing.
Does it have to be a cartoon, or could it be a comic? I'm really having trouble here.
Yeah,
You know what, Debbie? Debbie, I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna do this.
You're
for
gonna
you.
make me somebody,
You
right?
allow you choose whatever you want to choose, Debbie. This
Well,
is
I would have chosen Cruella DeVille just to get a rise out of everybody.
that
but-
would have been perfect. That would have been perfect.
Perfect?
That would
Are
have been
you
perfect.
are you insinuating that that's a perfect name? for
Not
me?
at all. Not at all. Because I know for a fact you don't own any Dalmatians, so not a problem at all.
That's the only reason, huh?
I know for a fact. I've had a private investigator posted outside of your house for the last 4 years. By the way, you have a lot of Amazon. You really need to calm down on your shopping habits. Yeah.
That could be anybody.
Well, what I've decided to do is I've decided to dispatch private investigators to all of the Working Wonders women to make sure to get some dirt for later on in the year. I don't know, whatever we can do.
You are a designated stalker, so.
Yeah, there you go. So I am the creepy stalker. I accept that. I enjoy it all the same.
Designated means that we have given this position to you. You are the designated stalker.
I'm pretty excited that I've received that position. Like, if I was gonna go for a position, I think Chief Stalker is pretty cool. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, it's better than just creepy chubby guy who, comes on the line every, night and tries to be funny. So there you go. That works out for all of us.
You gave him the title of bro.
I do love that title. Oh my gosh, I didn't bring it up again. Dang it. Oh,
You don't have to.
I have to show my Christmas gift. Okay, I'm going to tell everybody my Christmas gift, number one, from Miss Teresa Harding, who was amazing. Also, thank you for the Sasquatch that the girls gave me from Working Wonders. But Teresa sent me a card signed by her own relative, Jenny Trejo, and it's the machete card. And I was very excited about that. Super excited. I'm sure she probably just has like 30 or 40 of them laying around.
Yep.
That she gets Danny.
Yep.
He gets Danny to sign.
I was going to
I'm
ask,
sure-
did you get him to sign it specifically for him?
Well, I don't know. I'm sure Steve's got one. A few others. I'm sure. It's a get all gift.
No,
Just put him way into float.
I do need Mr. Steve Jones. I need you to ask Roscoe for his current mailing address, as his Christmas card that I sent him was returned back to me because I used the balloon designer's address, and it did not make it.
It's the weirdest thing. What it is so we are in kind of a rural area that is unincorporated King County.
Yeah.
And literally like a quarter mile up the road, that's where the mail service stops.
Oh.
So we actually don't, because when we moved in, there was no mailbox. And so we actually flagged the mailman down and said, hey, where do you want us to put the mailbox? And he goes, you don't have to worry
Yep.
about it.
You
And
don't
I'm
get
like,
mail.
but what's frustrating is that the house across the street gets mail.
Okay.
So
So
all
how
the-
do I send Roscoe his Christmas card?
you would
The
send it
PO
to
box.
PO box that is
Okay.
broadcast routinely on
No,
TMI on Monday night.
That's fine. That's
And
fine.
On the
That's fine.
scroll.
Okay.
Scroll.
He's not watching the show.
No, I watch it on replays, sir, because I'm
Really?
working when the show comes on.
Really, if you were watching the show on replays, you would know where you're supposed to send Roscoe's stuff.
To be fair, I didn't do the scrolly last night, so that was my bad.
There. See, I watched the
That's
replay
true.
yesterday.
Yeah, that
I
doesn't
watched the
that doesn't
replay
lie
yesterday.
into it because see, there's been like 3 or 4 weeks where it was.
I
there.
know.
You
that I'm-
guys-
I know that
guys-
I'm- what?
Are like a squabbling like brothers. Like
Yeah.
hilarious.
It's
How
fine.
do they get
It's
away
fine.
without giving you any
No,
mail?
I do want to bring something up though that I just realized last night after talking to Steve while I was at work. Thank you to Steve Jones because he literally buys Alaska airline tickets, which pays me. So technically, Steve is paying me to work, which is great now that I think about it. So wonderful.
And first class, no less.
And first class. Oh, I meant last night. Oh, I meant to so bad last night. I was on one of the planes and I was going to take a photo of first class and send it to you. Just so you could-
I've said it
No,
before.
I know. No, I know, but I wanted you to know where your seat was because they're all the same.
I know where our seat is. Thank you. I know where the seat is. Thank you.
I told Steve, I said, hey, Steve, maybe I should just, since I have these flight benefits, I should just fly up to Seattle one day and hang out with you. And Steve's like, I don't know what we would do. I mean, I guess we could just go stay at the Alaska Airlines lounge. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, but I have to have a ticket. You'd have to get me one of those like visitor passes.
Oh, I'll get you. No, I'll get you a buddy pass. I'll get you a buddy pass. That'll get you through security. You know how to do this stuff.
And then yeah, we'll just go hang out with King Ad Rock and the
King Ad Rock. Oh, that was the other thing. I was telling Steve last night. No lie, guys. I don't know how many people followed basketball years ago or know anything about basketball, but the other night I was walking from one of the gates and I almost ran into Sean Kemp from the old Seattle Supersonics basketball franchise. And I guess he was in town because we have a big cannabis gathering type thing, and Steve was telling me that he's a big time cannabis guy who's opening up some places in Seattle. So
yeah, there was a big thing about how it was in the big push during Black Lives Matter. It was a whole big thing about how in Seattle or in Washington State there's like 400 and something cannabis licenses, and not one of them was to a Black owned company. So Sean Kemp apparently got a hold of some of the licenses or whatever, and that was a big news story, is that Black-owned businesses were going to get into the cannabis business in Washington State. So there's that.
Yeah.
I have like 14 comments that I'm holding back in my mouth. So just.
I'm not into the cannabis business, so I'm not gonna.
No. Whatever.
Dude, there's nothing. Hey, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. If I had known, if I
They
knew,
just made marijuana illegal here in New Jersey.
yes, it's gonna be great. You're gonna smell it everywhere. Awesome. Believe me.
Something tells me Debbie's opinion and my opinion are very similar.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I wasn't thinking when they voted, and I didn't really pay attention. But it's such a bad thing. Really.
Here's the thing.
It's not a good thing. I'm telling you.
No.
After being here for years now, it's not a good thing.
I'm playing goofy host, but yes, I hate the fact that it's legal in Nevada. I absolutely hate it.
You know, somebody wrote a whole article about how now that it's legal, teenagers are going to smoke, and what marijuana does is it takes away your motivation, a lot of it. Not that I know from any personal experience.
Debbie, that seemed to hit like a little too close to home for you, Debbie. I mean,
I have no motivation, but it has nothing to do with motivation.
All right, well, now we gotta do this. Now we gotta do it this way, Debbie. Debbie, all of us have gathered here as your friends. We love you. This is what we call an intervention.
What all I can say is that I think it's really ironic that they legalized marijuana here in Seattle, and then the homeless population like quadrupled within like a year and a half. And they still look at you in the face and say, "Oh, they're completely unrelated."
Oh yeah, no, that's bullshit.
No,
and I'm going to tell you this right
picture
now.
me on marijuana, Tony. Like,
wow. I'm saving that soundbite.
Yes.
Thank you, Debbie. Into it every single time.
Okay, Lisa, make a note of that for Working Wonders. Call it the week Debbie got high.
The one with Debbie is high.
Or I feel like,
and she was going on how she was vodka.
Here's my thing.
I feel like there's a parody with that. Like,
Right.
you know.
That's what I'm saying. Teresa.
What was going on in the Zoom? Debbie got high.
Let's get with the writers. Let's get with the writers and see if we can come up with a parody for that one. Because that would, I mean,
are you all very happy? I hope so.
Oh my gosh, Debbie. You do not know the
Tony.
joy.
Know the song Because I Got
That's
High?
my middle name.
Debbie Got High.
Debbie got high.
Use that
Dude,
song.
perfect. Debbie
Use
got
that song. You could
And
put
again, 14
Teresa, you
comments
could
on
totally
that.
rewrite that.
I feel like here's my thing. I feel like okay, now here's the thing. It's been a few weeks since we've talked about drug use on this program. But I'm gonna say this right now. I feel like if Debbie did get high, it would probably be the trippiest thing that any of us
That's exactly what I was saying. Can you just imagine this with
I have my
marijuana?
blinker on, you stupid fucking pig plate
Hey,
driver.
there you go.
I didn't hear that. What? I didn't hear what he said.
What did he say?
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we join Matt Russell in his car right now.
I didn't hear what he said. What did he say? What did he say?
That's amazing. Repeat it.
I had my blinker on, and this stupid, like, new driver wouldn't let me in, and then she's, like, throwing her hands all up in the air, and I'm like, I had my light on, you stupid effing pig plate driver.
Man, I love the fact that for a moment Matt forgot he was on. Just like
I do
just
it all
let
the
it go.
time. I do it all the time. I'm like, oh, crap.
Man.
We're live still, right?
Oh yeah, we are. Oh yeah, we are.
Did you play the disclaimer?
I'm gonna tell
Marijuana
you
and
guys,
road rage.
no, here's the thing. I went one step better. I told Steve and everybody, I said in the comments on my description for the show now, I just copy and paste the disclaimer in there because I'm like, whatever.
You should copy and paste the link to the Zoom in there too.
I copy and pasted the link to the Zoom in the comments.
You did.
So
In the comments of it, you should put it in the thing because I'm sitting there scrolling forever because I'm like, what
Yeah, I also it got buried this week. It
Lisa.
was like very far down.
Lisa
Yeah.
McIntyre, can I ask you a question? How long have you been Zooming with me? How long?
too long?
Okay, so that let's just go. Let's take this back to one. The link is generally the same, except the password changes because, unlike when Tuesdays without Tony's not there, and when you guys decide to get bombed,
That was a new link, new password. So it had nothing to do with that.
No, I'm going to tell you guys this. This is the one part I love. This is a great conversation I had with Steve last night. So he's like, yeah, apparently the girl got bombed the other night. He goes, I kind of feel like it's my fault though. He goes, and I'm like, why? He goes, well, I've been posting the links and everything in our YouTube area. So yeah, just rando, porn companies and everybody out there is just finding us on Hey, I mean, I guess it means that our digital marketing is working, Steve. I mean,
It's
hey,
like the 1 million bubbles that I see all the time on Instagram. Like people who have, some of them aren't even balloons, and they just
No. At one point, it was what it is there's different apps available that pull like the top 20 hashtags of the day or whatever, and so like during like the Easter project or during the Mother's Day project or something, apparently a bunch of like Vietnamese models posted to Instagram and used one of those apps, and like we were trending. And so all of a sudden, like all these like Vietnamese models are like, hashtag 1 million bubbles. It's like, what the
okay. So I'm sorry to interrupt, guys, but that is the best comment I've ever seen. Okay. First off, Carlos Gonzalez, you are a superstar. So if we do a new segment, I think we should name it Carlos's suggestion, Debbie and her doobie.
somebody I can cross off my Christmas list.
Oh my gosh, that's the best.
Double
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. Oh.
Okay, but it's better than Debbie Does Dallas.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, that's the other people that like to watch our shows. Those are the other people that watch our shows.
Yeah, but they're too old for that.
It's like, oh my gosh, that's great. Gabby Rivera, hello. How are you? I'm trying to be better at this. I want to make sure that I'm not ignoring all the people who take the time to put stuff into the chat. So Debbie's just giving us a ton of comedy tonight. That's all.
I'm just hot.
Here she comes. Mel Coolray, ladies and gentlemen, from Paducah, Kentucky, joins us. Oh, and here she is. She burned 308 calories today, guys. Stephanie Marquardt. There she is, guys. 308 calories burned today. Good job.
Yeah, You cracked me up. Your comment earlier today, that was hilarious.
Oh my God, it was that night I saw it and I almost died.
So my question, Stephanie, is this: did you run the 2.9 miles or did you walk?
Yeah. No, I didn't.
You ran that?
Yeah.
Damn, girl. All right.
That's how you gotta burn. Walking don't do anything for you. You gotta run.
Okay, so here's what we need to see from now on, Stephanie. We need you to. Yeah, I know you have those apps where the running app. I want to see your like little line of where you run. If it's like around the neighborhood, because those are always
on my treadmill.
You don't run around the neighborhood. Come on, get out in the cold. Come on, what's wrong with you? Feel the burn.
We need to find an app that both Android and Apple can use that we can whoever's doing the Fit for Float can
We can run together.
Yeah. And you can log in all your because on the Apple Watch, I can see other people, my friends that have shared their fitness with me, and you can see what they've done for the day. So you try to compete against them.
My son and my daughter run together, I think on the Peloton app. And they live 200 miles away from each other.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. Peloton is a new cult. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to be on. They started out with a bike and it was cool, right? And now they're now they have a big TV that you can put in your house and stand in front of it and let somebody.
No, it's a mirror. It's a mirror.
That's creepy.
My girlfriend got it for Christmas. It's awesome.
Okay. Working Wonders Women. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send all of you one of those mirrors, please.
Please do, because they're like $1,500. So please send me one.
Another job, Tony.
Yeah.
Except I would think Tony would be on the other side watching us. I would be afraid to hang it in my house.
Exactly.
He would figure out a way to peep on me. I'm sorry.
You have put a mirror in your house that is connected to some fitness instructor who can see in your home. That is not cool.
And you want to send that to us, right, Tony?
Yes,
Listen, they could see me. So if I try to eat something, they'll be like, Stephanie, put it down. You don't eat that bread.
If that ever happened, I would die. That would be.
If I was rich, I would literally hire someone to cook for me all the healthy things. And I would hire someone to walk around. And if I tried to put something unhealthy in my mouth, they would just volleyball slam it out
of your hand.
New coaching techniques by Stephanie.
Right. You don't need that muffin. Put it down.
Oh, so you pulled an all-nighter and you're gonna go have Starbucks. I'm gonna talk some crap right now about I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is gonna get ugly because I'm gonna talk crap about women in Starbucks. All right. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. No, that's the segue. That's all you get.
He's going to talk about women at Starbucks in that order.
Yep. So here's the deal.
Thank God I'm a Dunkin' girl.
I know, right? But I am at Albertsons today, and they have the Starbucks inside the Albertsons. Okay, we get it, right? So there's this mom. Okay, let's just say a younger mom. Let's use Stephanie as an example. A younger mom like Stephanie, pushing Grace along in a cart. All of a sudden, her Starbucks cup starts to spill a little bit. There are 3 oncoming vehicles. Mom doesn't care about the fact that the kid's going into the road. Mom only cares about her freaking Starbucks cup. And I look right at her. I'm like, was it really that important? She goes, yeah, it's a caramel macchiato skinny. I was like,
wow.
I looked right at her kid and I said, sweetie, I'm sorry you have stupid parents. And I just walked into the Albertsons. I was so incensed. It's like your kid is literally going out into the road where these cars, nobody cares. And all you care about is your freaking skinny caramel macchiato.
That's when you should have said to her, okay, you BWB.
Wow.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, I do. But do you want to tell everyone and then I'll have to play the disclaimer?
I'll say it after we go off.
Okay. I mean, why not? Why not just drop it now? Matt did. He dropped and that was just somebody who wouldn't look at his turn indicator. So whatever.
Matt
can really get on Matt's bad side.
I'm
For a
telling you.
split second, I thought I was driving.
It's one degree of separation from the BBB.
Yeah. Here's my thing. I think we're gonna get great sound bites from Debbie and Matt this week. So it's like
I'm not trying to get sponsored by any manufacturer, so that's all good.
if you want the real truth, you just hire Matt Russell because he'll tell you how it should be done. That was kind of like a combination of Highlander. I don't know. That was weird.
I thought he was like such a sweet guy, but I'm really afraid of him now a little bit.
Oh, Matt. Yeah, there was a little anger. Jessica Zillman joining us all the way from Georgia.
Why do you Alabama?
Right.
Oh Roll Tide.
How's Georgia?
Are you saying that intentionally to get teeth knocked out at
Yes,
float?
I am saying that intentionally.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear
I mean, Jessica, did you vote today?
What are you gonna do, Jessica Zillman? You gonna send your cats against me? Is that what you're gonna do?
Oh, I wouldn't want to get on her bad side. I would not want to get on her bad side.
No, I wouldn't either.
I'm gonna tell you this, Jessica. Just
Some
so
of
you
your
know-
memes, Jessica, frighten me a little
Oh yeah,
bit.
yes. Your memes.
Most of them I think are funny. One or two of them scare me a little bit.
Sometimes I read a meme and I'm thinking, what's going through Jessica's mind today?
But I love you anyway. She's not smiling at me now. I'm in trouble.
By the way, if anybody needs some cat time on TikTok, Jessica, what's your TikTok handle?
Cats and balloons or
Cats
balloons
and
and cats?
balloons.
Balloons and cats.
Balloons and cats. There you go. You want to see
Very original.
absolute cuteness at its best.
It's
guys.
memorable. That's good.
Balloons and cats.
Yeah.
You should have named it Puss in Balloons.
Okay.
Like Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
That's actually really great. I wonder if that's available.
You're welcome.
I love you, Jessica. You know that.
Look at that. Stephanie stepping up everyone's
I love
marketing
you
game.
too.
By the way, Stephanie, what was your final count on your pop drops? Was it 158? Was that the final?
151.
Oh, your hair looks so
151.
cute right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
Stephanie's
look at
hair-
you. You're all like
we just had a WW photo shoot.
fine.
Only took us like
Hold on
400
a second.
takes to get
Oh,
the
I'm
picture.
looking at it now. I'm like, oh, you look pretty. Oh, okay. I'm like, Debbie has her hair all done and makeup's on. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, here's the thing. I made the compliment
Lisa said
to
screw it and put her hair up already.
I made the compliment to Lisa McIntyre that I liked her hair down. and
You
she
had
said-
glare.
And she thought I was insulting her because she had just taken it out of the ponytail. And I'm like, girl, if your hair looks that good when you take it out of the ponytail, I hate you. That's all I'm
I
saying.
wish that we would have been recording our bloopers because trying to get 4 women to take a picture at the same time and then agreeing on
Well,
one
and
that
Nobody should blink.
And then when one of those 4 women is Ronnie, come on.
Why don't you just take
You
them all
need
separately?
you stop it.
Would
Edit
it not have been easy
profile.
to take them all
I
separately?
absolutely
Is it available, Jess?
What was it? Pussy and balloons?
No,
what?
Twisted Balloon. Wow, hold on. Now I have to play it, Jessica. Jeez.
Our panel exams, or society as a whole.
At least you can tell I'm blushing.
The email Tuesdays with Tony.
And Steve apparently did not know.
It's so wrong.
Oh, Steve's working.
Relax. Life is too short to be mad. We do not own rights.
Wow. Gosh.
Somebody texted to me. I blame
What
the
is it?
Xanax. I took a Xanax this afternoon. I got home with a Xanax. It's been a day.
So let's recap. We all
I love
thought
her.
Debbie would be great smoking weed, and Jessica's actually taking a Xanax before the show. So there we go.
I really don't think there's any good combination of Puss and Balloons that's not going to bring out all the winners.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't think.
here's the worst part is that I'm seriously
She-
keeping
She's welcoming it.
I think you should.
low
Jessica.
key considering an OnlyFans for Lunars.
Yeah, make it a OnlyFans, and then
Ask Tommy. I've been making that joke for a week. Girl's got to make some money somehow.
Hey, you know what?
Just
I
rub
pitched-
that latex, just rub
I'm
that
going-
latex between your grooves, then you'll be fine.
Yep.
Exactly. I can make bank.
I heard there's a Plenty of Fish type version where you can do that too. Like you can get on and you can just do like a a video feed.
He was like, please, dear God, change the
People can, like, watch
conversation.
whatever you
No,
do.
here's the
We can
thing.
talk about this after hours. This
I've
is
been
the after
telling
hours
Steve-
combo.
I've been telling Steve this for years that we need to do a lunar site, but never mind.
We do.
Could you
No, that's
imagine?
so weird.
But
I
we're
didn't even know what
we're
that
still
was.
alive, so
Yeah,
you
well,
know,
well,
me
we're taking it back.
We're taking it.
I didn't even know what the hell that was, and then someone was like, "You do balloons?" And I was like, "Yeah."
And then they got
they were
all
like,
creepy.
They were like, "What kind of balloons do you do?" And I'm like,
Why does everybody have Disney names but
No.
Yeah.
So Jessica,
Melissa?
I personally cannot wait till I grab a screenshot of Stephanie's face going, YouTube, hello?
Oh, we
no, Jessica.
Oh, look,
Go ahead
here's your
and
BFF.
"Do
Change your name.
Lisa, do the screen share of the funny one."
Change your name to a favorite cartoon character. That's what we were doing today. So
Steve, are you going to do like a recap on the last 2 weeks?
a recap of the last 2 weeks.
Because you didn't do one last week, did you?
Yeah, I didn't see a float buffet last
buffet.
No, I have not done a buffet because with the holidays and everything, it made it a bit awkward. Plus,
You
on
guys-
top of that, if I'm gonna be very honest, I found myself waiting a little too long for some of the recordings from some of the artists involved.
No. Who would that be?
That would not have been from
who would that
TMI.
be?
I did not name anyone by name.
Yeah, Tony. But anyways, no, who would that be?
Well,
I
you're
mean,
in the clear because it was Tuesdays without Tony last week.
Yeah, it
We had
was.
a blast.
I said
Yep.
that right away.
I heard there was a
Last
bomb.
week was New Year's Eve. There was no way I was doing one last week.
No, I wouldn't have done it last week. either. No, I here's my thing. Like when I get done with the show, it has to, like, it won't even. This is what ticks me off about Zoom. It won't like compress it until you're actually off the call.
Right.
So if we don't get off the call till like 10 o'clock at night, it takes another hour to compress it. And then
Right.
it's like I go to bed, I wake up, and the first
Wow.
text I get in the morning, Steve Jones, hey there, guy. When you get a chance, could you drop your video into the into the Dropbox?
I could be a dick.
No, it's true. But here's
Tony,
the thing.
you
Wait,
were on
you
your
could? I
call
thought you
until
were.
3:30 in the morning.
No, I was
last
being
week.
polite
What?
about it, reminding him that, hey, I need this. Thank you.
Well, here's the
No, I
other
was
one.
being
No,
nice
here's
to
the
you,
funniest one that I had happen was a couple weeks ago. He did it to me, and I was like, Steve, it's been sitting in the folder. He goes, no, it's not. And so I took a screenshot of my Dropbox folder, and I was like, it has been in there since 9/17. And he goes,
Yes.
well, I don't have
we,
it on
we
mine.
all witnessed the two of your lovers quarrel via Facebook.
Wow. Hey, guys, just to let everybody know, we're auditioning for a new host on Working Wonders.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
You
I'll
wouldn't
do it.
care.
I'll do it.
Stephanie.
I think Steve is scared to let me
We
do
were
it
not
because he
live.
doesn't
If
know
we
what'll
were
come
not
out of my
live
mouth.
right now, I would say something, and all of y'all would laugh your asses off, including Steve.
Just wait.
Now
Save it.
I'm waiting.
Remember it.
Now I'm like,
How many more minutes do I have?
about 40 minutes.
Do you want to see
That's a
the
long
picture
time.
we took?
She's not going to remember how
You could
many.
always put it in the
I
chat.
I like the fact that either Melissa's camera's frozen or
Oh, I
Melissa's
can't
just
put it in the
literally
chat. You're
terrified
right. I'm
by
putting
this,
it in the
this whole
chat.
discussion. She's just like sitting here like,
And
That's
I'm
it.
intrigued that you called yourself, I mean, I know which character it is, but that you named yourself Donkey.
Donkey's
I like
great.
Donkey.
I like Donkey.
From
But I
Donkey's
just think it's an
fun.
odd choice.
Donkey, come on, Donkey.
The morning
I love Donkey and Shrek, but it just
Donkey.
He's the best.
How the hell?
I have a
My
lot
favorite-
of parts of me, Debbie, that you would find very intriguing.
Oh my God, now I can't.
I've
I
only,
think
Look, I just changed my name to Mrs. Potato Head. So
no,
what do
I'm
I-
going to tell you this.
I
I
have to
don't,
see who Steve is. What is
I don't
Steve's-
know who all of
Sterling
Melissa yet,
Archer paraphrasing.
but I have learned a lot about Melissa over the
Sterling
last couple
Archer.
years, and I'm
Crazy.
pretty excited about it. It's been fun. Melissa's pretty fun. Like she had a cool,
She's the
she
best.
had a cool life growing up. Let's just put it that way. I mean, here's the thing, kids. Any kids that are out there, you know, that are struggling with some issues because you're in band, just know that you can turn out like this awesome woman right here, Melissa Vincent, because that's that can happen. She was the jazz.
And is
She was a
not
jazz
cool.
sax player. She was a sax jazz player.
I thought you
We
said
both
she was a
played.
jazz sex player.
The jazz sax.
Hey, they do have sax appeal,
It is
those
sexy.
jazz players.
I just want Melissa to come out with a new series of records that are like Melissa Vincent, sax on the beach, sax in a hotel room, sax on the street.
Sure they would
I just
sell it.
turned my
Just-
screen
and
on
it's just
you.
Melissa playing like something from Kenny G. I don't know. I just want it. That's all I want.
As long as I get Careless Whisper somewhere in there.
Oh
I'm
my
good.
God! If there's a careless,
Yeah.
whisper, that's
Wow.
all we need. Oh,
Yes.
dude, I miss it.
Fun fact, I did play a Kenny G number for my senior night in high school.
What Kenny G number did you
Which
play?
one?
Forever in Love.
Oh,
Where's my favorite cartoon
A
character?
little duet with my BFF in high school.
okay. Was this a BFF boy or a BFF girl? Like
Girl.
girl BFF? Okay. Hey, guys can be best friends too. Just so you know,
I
Yes, they
can.
can.
I
I'm
have
not a guy
been
best friend.
I have been the best friend in the friend zone for many years before I found Kathleen. Let's just put it that way.
You guys, I don't have a favorite cartoon character.
Well, that's because
I'm
you're
really
a horrible
surprised
human being.
nobody commented about
Yeah,
mine.
it isn't really
No,
my
I was actually gonna say, well, huh? So,
He has my favorite line.
Leghorn is probably the
He had
ultimate.
some of the best quotes.
Oh God.
Oh,
And
if
my
I guess
dad
I would
used
pick
to mimic
Fiona
him,
from
so it
Shrek.
just reminds me of my daddy.
Stephanie, why don't you be road runner since you've been running the road?
No, she
I
hasn't
hear
been
you.
running. She's only on a treadmill. She's not
Oh,
really out in the elements.
So close.
No, I'm picking Fiona from Shrek because I think she's a BA.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm going to see Shrek in a couple of weeks.
You are?
Oh, nice.
Wait.
Nice.
The musical.
Oh, the music. I
Yes.
was gonna say, wait, like on replay? What are you?
I'm so
Although
jealous.
I can't remember, is it PH or F?
F.
It's FI.
F is Fiona's always yes.
F-I-O-N-A, right?
Fiona.
Okay, done. Fiona.
Very Shrek heavy here.
Yeah, I found these watches in my purging today that are
I saw you posted that.
Shrek watches. If anybody want them, I'm willing
Shrek
to.
watches?
Yeah, that's why I thought of Donkey. Because
They're-
because of Dory.
Donkey.
Oh, I
Dory
should have
showed
picked
the Shrek
Dory.
watches.
Oh, I'm
should've
changing
picked
mine. I'm
Dory.
picking Dory.
I've been binge watching Archer, and so I was gonna put Lana Kane and figured nobody would get that.
I would.
Leela.
And I saw Steve's, and I was like, oh, nice.
Okay.
It's a
Only
very
because you guys know that I love Ellen.
I don't know who Taranga Leela is either. So
it's
Futurama.
Yeah.
what?
The one-eyed girl.
It's Katie Seagal.
Seagal.
Yep.
Stephanie, it's Dory with a Y. Is the fish. Dory
Oh,
with
for
a
heaven's
Y.
sakes.
Dory with an eye.
is not-
Oh, so you're saying, wait, hold on. Let's get this out in the open. So Stephanie's favorite character is Dory. Interesting. That's
Because I
beautiful.
love
That
Ellen.
used to be Mary Lou's
I told you guys I
ringtone
love
for a
Ellen.
while. The just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
But now, would you love to
That's
guess
like the
what her
story of my
ringtone
life.
is now?
Just keep swimming.
Guys,
just keep
guys,
swimming.
guys, Lori Strauss is going to join us, so everyone be nice and accept her as wonderfulness. Maybe she's just going to, there she is.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Strauss. What's going on? It's
Hello.
her. She's frozen. She's frozen right now,
Oh,
guys. There she is.
connecting.
She's coming. She's connecting.
I see your eyes moving.
Her eyes did
Yeah.
move. She blinked. Lori, if you're being held captive, blink once. Okay, good. All right, good. Well, that's, hey, you know, if Tuesdays with Tony can only be nothing but a help, then let us just.
You should yell at him like
Right.
Lisa was doing last week. Lisa was going, iPhone user, announce yourself.
Oh, Lisa.
Right.
A lot of aggression
Absolutely.
there.
And I was like, that's Christy.
Teresa's like, stop yelling at her.
Like, stop yelling at everybody. You're making them leave.
The screen was black for the longest time, and it just said iPhone. And it-
iPhone.
No, but at one point she was there, and I was just like, oh, it's.
Oh my God, it was hysterical.
That's
iPhone
awesome.
user, announce yourself. Show your face.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
That's
That's right.
hey,
You hear, Lisa. Yes.
you
Look at
well,
that, it came
yeah.
back.
I mean, we get a little aggressive. We do get a little aggressive on the float foundation
Hey,
classes.
that's right.
We are really aggressive. It's like, you iPad, name yourself. Tell us your name in the comments or show your stuff. And then Steve's like, "We're dumping you. Bye."
Yep, I do.
Oh, guys, Miss Stephanie's here.
Miss Stephanie!
Wait, she can't hear you while it's still connecting to
I know,
audio.
but here's the thing: the newest retiree, ladies and gentlemen. There she is. Miss Stephanie joining us.
Congratulations.
She's done with it all. Well, I mean, technically, she's
Done with it.
She's
done with it.
Done with it.
Woohoo!
Miss Stephanie was like, "Deuces."
Tiny, can you
No.
let me in on my iPad?
No, because your iPad doesn't have a name on it, and we don't know who you are, sir. For all we know, you could be some bomber, mad bombing.
Someone in my old job asked me 2 days ago, "How does it feel to be retired?" And I said, "Your boss is an idiot. I've been waiting 37 years to say that." It's wonderful.
How many years did you wait to say that?
37.
37.
37.
Man.
I didn't even set that up. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, I was
Wow,
going to retire last
very
year,
nice.
but I just waited around for Steve to be able to have it.
Thank you, Miss Stephanie.
That's awesome.
What did you retire from?
The government.
Oh, we all like to
Yeah.
retire from the government.
Shocker.
Okay, are we still recording?
We are
Yeah.
recording, so do
Oh,
not
never
say-
mind.
do not reveal. Do not reveal what you did for the government yet, Stephanie. We're still recording.
We'll talk
But
later.
I swear on everything that is holy. If you say you were a hitman or an assassin for the government later, you're my best friend.
Works
I
for
don't care.
Shield.
But we have a
Real.
friend where Vince works for the CIA.
She
Oh my
works with.
God.
She works with. She works with.
I'm going to
Iron
change the
Man.
subject and tell
Yeah.
the other Stephanie, I did my float fitness today as well.
You did?
Yes, I
Good
did.
girl. Good girl.
I'm gonna now. I have not classified it as float fitness, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Since I started working at this new job, let me just go over the stats real quick. Hold on, let me get to my little heart. Yeah, I have been averaging 12,000 steps
Yeah.
a day.
That's
I would
good.
imagine that.
That's great.
I'm like sitting here, I can't even move when I get home sometimes. I'm like,
I know my legs hurt so bad. So I did 45 minutes on the treadmill and then I made a leg butt circuit training for myself.
wait, I'm sorry, was that leg butt circuit training?
Leg butt.
Okay, cool.
I did the treadmill and
You
ended
gotta
there.
build the booty. Build it. Build the booty.
All right.
Build it.
That is not my problem.
And that's another sound bite. That'll be-
Here was the thing that I was gonna say. Anybody,
I even
who-
did the motion for you.
anybody who's Stephanie's friend, I was like, I finally, because most of the photos I've ever seen of Stephanie are all above, like waist above, and there was a Christmas photo, I guess, where she was getting her mom's backpack,
Don't
gave her a
say it.
present, and I was like this, I was like, all right, Stephanie, I see you. Okay. Anybody who knows my wife knows my feelings on the subject of the trunk. So, yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yep.
That's why Mrs. Potato Head is my favorite, because she's packing up Mr. Potato Head and she puts eyes in his back and she says, "Here's your angry eyes in case you need them."
But see, here's the thing.
She shoves them in his butt.
I'm
I
gonna
say
be
that to my
honest with
husband
you.
all the time. Don't forget to pack your angry eyes unless you need.
This is the creepy part, though. That sounded really close to the actual.
Well, I did it on purpose. I put on my Mrs. Potato Head voice. See, when I was a kid, we played with Potato Head with real potatoes. Anybody
Wow.
else here do that? Do Potato Head with like real vegetables?
No, I had the game.
Oh yeah, we did.
There was no plastic potato. You
Potato.
just
You
had
just
the
have to
pieces and you stuck them into a real potato.
No, I never did that.
Oh yeah.
Never did that.
Hey, now take off your Mrs. Potato Head voice.
Never did that. Ever.
Matt, what are you building?
Yeah, what is going on?
And
Is that a barbecue grill?
Yeah.
I saw the picture on the instructions.
There's a bar.
I
Matt's
thought it was
building
like
a
a
bar.
tray
Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold
No.
on. Matt. You're seriously building a Barbie?
The Weber,
A Barbie?
look.
You put some shrimp on the
I
Barbie.
swear to God, if you put shrimp on the Barbie, we're gonna have words. We're doing it. That's all I'm saying.
Wait,
By
I
the
hate
way,
when it alters her name.
has anybody seen the trailer for the new Paul Hogan film that's coming out? Where he's like, it's like been years. Yeah, the guy from Australia.
No, I thought he was dead.
No, it's supposedly.
No, it's the alligator guy who's
It's
dead.
alli- it's-
Irwin.
The alligator
Steve
guy.
Irwin.
No, wait. I know there's more than 2 celebrities from Australia.
Okay. Well, he knows 3. Also, Olive Oingo Boingo.
Oingo Boingo is not from Australia.
Not from Australia?
No, they're from LA.
No, they were bought by Hanna-Barbera.
Oingo
I
Boingo.
swear Oingo Boingo sounds
Oingo
Australian.
Boingo is from Los Angeles. Danny Elfman lives there now. So yeah.
Speaking of Danny Elfman, we've all, guys, everybody out there in Facebook world, if you have some sort of a connection to Danny Elfman in any way, shape, or form, please inform one of the Float Network talent immediately. We really are trying to get Danny to float. That's all I'm saying. We just
I
want
might,
Danny to
I
float.
might be able to get a Danny, but not maybe.
Well, look, here's the thing. I will take Machete. but he has to at least do one night with Phil Whitehead as front door security. That's all I'm saying. If we get Danny Trejo, I can see that right now.
That would be hilarious.
What would Phil do? Phil would be like,
Do you understand? Do you understand that if Danny Trejo is playing security, he has to die?
Exactly. So we'll start out with Danny Trejo alive, and then midway through the doors, he'll die, and Phil will be like, I don't know. It just happened.
Or you just replace him with a balloon Danny.
Yeah, balloon Danny.
Wow.
Oh, if only Danny Trejo could be the guest MC of the
Oh my
Float
God,
Awards.
whose name is Gargamel?
That's
Fine.
That's Christy.
Christy, that's a good one.
iPhone. It's my iPhone.
Oh my gosh, I could just
Christy
see.
is my new taco partner.
I'm serious. Here's my thing. I could see like designer awards get the DAG, and Danny Trejo's giving out the designer of the year. It's like, that would be awesome. Oh. Now, if we could get Danny Elfman and Danny Trejo, I'm just saying.
Wow.
Steve could stop float right then and there and never have to go on any further.
You know, it's funny though. I don't know that I want to do. For years and years and years, I wanted to meet Danny Elfman, and I was so jealous of the Brenyans because when they used to do their kids' parties,
right.
And I volunteered. I will come be labor for free. I will do all this shit. I'll do it. I just want to be there. And now I'm kind of like, you know what? I don't know that I want to meet my idol. I don't know that I want to ruin the impression I may have in my head, you know?
Right.
So
Yeah.
No, I hear that.
especially after not that what's his face? Why am I blanking out? Eddie Vedder. Not that Eddie Vedder is my idol by any means, but I met him this summer and I was grossly disappointed.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like I just never okay. So if you've ever seen any music video with Eddie Vedder ever, he's always like dark and moody, and it's all. It's just, and so imagine this guy with like bare hair under a baseball cap skipping towards me. It's just like, what?
What is going on? Why are you not miserable?
I didn't expect him to be miserable, but it is Seattle, so the last thing I expected him to be doing was skipping.
Yeah.
I could only assume that he had enjoyed one too many legal drugs beforehand.
Debbie Lee.
That is Seattle.
She's looking off to the side of oh my gosh, that was the best.
She's
Later.
muted and everything.
She's like totally into everything else right now. She's still living off the discussion about Mrs. Potato Head. That's all I'm saying. No, but I get where you're coming from, Steve, because there has been some people.
She's
in life-
talking. She doesn't know she's muted.
You're
Yes,
muted.
I
Yeah,
do.
you're muted.
Oh,
Okay.
I realized it right away.
She was
You were talking
speaking.
about me when I left again, right? See,
Yeah, yeah,
she's
yeah.
not in my head.
Yeah, we were
Don't
talking
you
about
give her a complex.
stuff. We were talking about stuff. No, but
I needed to sign a consent form. My son with Down syndrome is getting the vaccine tomorrow.
Oh,
okay, okay,
Great.
okay.
So I sent one, but apparently it wasn't right. So I have to send another.
Apparently, I found out the other day my son has been like in Orlando working with all the like senior citizens and first responders and giving them their vaccine, not physically giving them their vaccines, but doing the paperwork for the Department of Health so that they can receive their vaccine and then it gets put on their record. So I was like, oh, great. So my son's handing out the vaccine. Awesome. That's cool. Yeah, this is wonderful. And I've been
Get it also?
I don't know if he did. I should ask. I can't imagine that he got it yet because they were only giving it to senior citizens and first responders in Florida first, unless you had
And
like,
medical personnel.
unless you had some other arrangement made or something
My,
like that.
my other son is a volunteer EMT and he got it Sunday.
Any side effects?
So far not. He did grow like a second head, but you know.
Oh, that's awesome. No, that's just a friend.
That's all.
That's having a friend. You know, someone to talk to when you're lonely. You know.
No, he thank
Oh
God.
my gosh, what if it makes me taller?
Oh
He's
God!
a
Don't
little
get the
short side.
whatever you do,
I can do
Teresa.
that.
Don't get.
I'll
the
be
vaccine.
right back putting paper in the printer.
All
Sorry.
right, do that. Yeah, do that. Teresa, don't get the vaccine. I don't want you any taller. I like you fun size. It's fun.
Teresa, how tall are you?
Barely 5 foot, but I tell everyone 4'12".
I feel like
I'm 4'11".
Oh, nice.
4'11". There you go.
4'11".
Who's 4'11"?
Me, Christy.
Christy, you're 4'11".
Oh my God, a
You're
bunch of
hold
short
on,
stacks.
wait, 1 second. So Teresa, you're 4'12".
Yes.
See my daughter, she's 26. She's 4'11" as well.
Balloon death match. Teresa and Christy. Who would win? It's like- no, I feel like I don't know. I kind of want a photo of that now. Just the two of you like face to face, like those boxing photos, with, like balloons in the
Right.
background.
I
just
think
feel
it's
like-
gonna be so funny to see everyone in person.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah,
too.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. You've only seen the top half of me. You're gonna be shocked. I'm a big boy. I'm a very, very big boy. I'll give Santa a run for his money. That's all I'm saying. You know. Although I might be at the rate I'm going right now with this job, I might be pretty ripped by the time float comes out.
You gotta do fit for float.
I'm doing fit for not dying. That's what I'm doing right now. Fit for not dying. Yeah.
I
Fit
was
float.
at the doctor's office last week with my son. He was just getting his annual checkup like almost a year late because of COVID.
Oh, that's really responsible parenting. Good job.
Hey, he wasn't sick, so why take him? But because of the school, he needs to have a physical and all that. And they measured his height, and he took quarantine very seriously. He turned into a teenager. Like he lost like 7 teeth in like 3 months and shot up like 7 inches, and like he's just like turned into a teenager. And I thought of Teresa whenever they measured him, because he's 5'1", and I was like, holy crap, Teresa's tiny.
Teresa's little.
Right?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you guys. I met Teresa when I met Teresa in person. I was like, wow, she really is tiny. Even my wife said it. Even my wife, she goes, and then I had to make the comment. I was like, how does she see over the steering wheel? You got a booster in there? What's going
I
on?
don't notice it nearly as bad because I'm used to it. My daughter's just as short. I didn't even notice.
Well, here's the thing. No, I notice stuff like that. But here's the thing. I've decided this when quarantine's all over and we're allowed to go to like Disneyland or something, I will buy the tickets at Disneyland just so I can have Seth and Teresa go. And I'm gonna get Teresa an adult baby Bjorn, and I want Seth to carry her around Disneyland with us while we're going everywhere. And then when we go to the rides, I want her to have to stand by all of the all of the things and make a big deal about the fact that she can ride Space Mountain. That's all I'm
Such
saying.
a jerk.
I feel like that's gonna be
That like might be the biggest, jerkiest, douchiest thing
How
I've
is that?
ever
I am
said.
paying, listen, I am paying for their entry into Disneyland.
That doesn't negate the fact that that's such a dick
You know
move.
what? You know what? You know what? Everybody looks at comedy differently. All right. You're gonna offend some people in comedy. I'm just saying that right now.
Oh my god!
And I'm not easily offended in comedy. That's the worst
Issa
part,
have matching
sir.
hairstyles.
Oh geez, Issa's got this. Oh no. Are we pulling? Yeah.
Issa
there
has
it
the
is.
top.
Hey, she's happy today. Issa,
So
what have you
cute.
been doing today? Why are you so happy?
Besides growing a lot.
She is
Yeah.
growing.
She's getting so big.
I'm waiting for her. I'm waiting for her to get tall enough that like she's taller than her mom.
Jeez,
That would be great.
half my size.
Well, I'm about to say, but Crystal, you're not short.
Go away.
5.
You're what?
I'm 5'5".
Yeah, you're not short.
She's,
And
she's
yeah.
That's how I am.
You're
That's
4
how tall I
inches
am.
taller than Lisa's son. So there you go. Good job.
You're 3 inches
but-
taller than me.
He's
See,
like
you guys have
13, so you know.
Yeah, Jessica's another
the
short.
Asian
stud.
aging chart though. Like we grow and then we hit a certain level in our life and then we shrink and then we explode. So I don't know if you've seen that chart.
Whoa,
It's
whoa, 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 whoa. Where's the explosion happen? When?
menopause.
What age?
I guess it depends on how Asian you are.
Okay.
I'm only 50-50.
Okay.
Rather
Okay.
than later.
All right. All right. Just I'm worried about the exploding part.
Shrinking is a thing though. I used to be 5'2" in college, and then I had to go in for a physical, and then the doctors are like, "Oh wow, you shrunk. You're only 5 foot." And I'm like,
How is
what?
that possible?
It is.
What-
My granny was the same way. My granny started out at 5 foot, and by the time she passed away, she was like 4'9".
Well, that's a given. I mean, that, yeah.
Well, I
no.
just think it's like your posture.
Hold
Well,
on.
no, it's actually the pads between your spinal, the spinal cord, your spinal column. The pads between the bones do great over time, and that's why you actually shrink down.
Speaking of somebody almost exploding, Karen looks like she really has to say something. What do you have to say, Karen?
You said earlier you wanted to know if anyone has a connection with Danny Elfman.
Yes.
So my friend Carrie Watson, who works for me sometimes, her son is an actor, and
Okay.
he's good friends with Danny Elfman's daughter. 'Cause I
Okay,
remember
that's 3
her
degrees. That's 3 degrees to Elf.
That's close enough.
daughter, Natalie.
That might work out. But see, here's the problem. Here's the problem. We got 3 degrees to Elfman or 2 degrees to Treo.
No, you got 1 degree to Treo.
1 degree to Treo.
One.
So
Direct line to Danny.
I don't know, guys. I'm thinking we should use
Is
our
there
1
a
degree.
budget to pay him to
No,
get
nobody's paying Danny Elfman to come to float.
I'm not paying Danny Elfman to come to
Come
float.
on his own free will.
I would pay Sir Mix-a-Lot to come to float before I pay
There
Danny
you go.
Elfman.
Now.
Anyway, I can do. He
I
and I
don't
can
even
do
know
it.
who Danny Elfman is. So
You know, oh great. Well,
Uh,
you're a great help. You're a
Then
great
your
help,
credibility
Karen.
just shot to hell.
I knew I had a connection probably.
Not like Kevin Bacon. Jeez. No. Although I did find out.
Kevin Bacon.
Wait, what was it? Oh, one of my friends told me like we were playing 6 degrees to Kevin Bacon and he did it in 1 because he worked with him on like a TV show. And I was
That
like,
was Seth.
was it Seth? Okay, yeah, that's it. We did 6 degrees. Seth knows Kevin Bacon. So there you go. They hung out.
Was my first crush when I was
Did
like
they do the
8.
Footloose dance? That's all I want to know.
Oh, here's the question then. Jenny brings up a good point. So Kevin Bacon was her first crush as a teenager, I guess. Would you say?
No, I was like 8. I saw him in Footloose and I was like,
Wow. Okay. Way to shoot high there, Jenny. Good job.
Awesome.
Wonderful. So let's all think about that. Who was our very first like movie star crush?
Hey, what about TV?
Or TV? TV or movies?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
JTT.
Oh, JTT.
JTT.
Sure.
No
Yeah,
questions
JTT
asked.
all
Either
day.
him or Devin Sawa.
Oh yeah.
I had one on
Yes.
Ricky Schroeder.
Ricky
From
Schroeder.
Silver Spoon.
Wait, hold on. Who did you just say? Ricky Schroeder, Jenny?
Yeah.
That was me
Stop.
too.
Oh, it's
Schroeder and Jerry O'Connell.
Stop showing.
And
our age.
Chad Allen.
Chad Allen.
Oh, I know who that is. Yeah.
Chad Allen.
My celebrity crush was Nick Carter.
My high school crush, and still to this day, is Christian Slater.
Christian Slater's a good one.
Although Ryan Reynolds could definitely run a close second.
That couldn't be
Yeah,
your first,
but
though.
I was
He
going to
could be
say,
your first.
he asked the first. I mean, Ryan Reynolds is
I'm gonna
definitely
say,
on
I'm gonna say, honestly, I think really the one that I really dug and crushed on was probably Elizabeth Shue from Karate Kid.
Oh my god!
Now, spoiler alert. No, I'm not gonna do it.
Club, or
Cobra Kai 3.
You don't look so good anymore.
No,
She
don't say
aged
anything
very
about
well.
that.
Just dropped Cobra Kai 3.
I've been
Just
watching,
dropped.
so don't talk about
If you've
it.
watched it, don't say anything.
I have not watched it yet. I've actually told myself I'm not gonna watch it right away. I'm gonna let it marinate, and then I'm gonna come back to it. But I have heard
finished
that,
the whole third
I
season.
have heard that Elizabeth.
I
Shue
just
does
finished
make an
the
appearance.
second.
So that's all I'm saying.
3 seasons already?
Yeah, there's 3.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be okay, guys. I'm not gonna spoil it or anything, but I'm gonna tell you a lot of my friends are very unhappy. They feel like Netflix has really screwed this up. So
It was great. Fine. It was good.
I'm
They're
just
lucky
saying,
they made a 3rd season with Netflix.
that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that Netflix screwed it up, supposedly. So who knows? But yeah, I would say Elizabeth Shue. Yeah.
Mine's Richard Gere.
Oh, Richard Gere.
Oh my god, Richard
He's a good looking dude.
It's a good one too.
from
Oh my
Pretty
God.
Woman.
Peter Brady.
Peter Brady.
Brady. Oh my God.
No.
Gross.
Gosh.
I've actually worked for that guy. I've actually worked for Peter
That was like
Brady.
back in the 60s.
Hey, that's fine. We're not hating on it.
Yes, you
Debbie,
were.
Debbie Levy. No, I want to know Debbie Levy. First crush on television or film. Who would you say?
Oh, that's really tough.
I want to know how far
My
Debbie
first
goes.
crush, but Harrison Ford was like.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he was.
Harrison Ford.
You were the man.
He is a
That's a
hottie.
good one.
I don't know if he was the first one, but I could listen to him read the phone book.
Yeah.
That's true.
Harrison
just-
Ford is a
now-
good one.
Now he just lands on freeways. Hey, how come there's no other planes out here? Mr. Ford, this is a freeway. Oh, sorry.
Has he done that twice now in like a year or something like that?
Twice in a year. I'm surprised the FAA has not pulled that guy's ticket. That's
He's got too much
crazy.
money, that's why.
That's it.
Mine.
He's Han Solo.
I
They're not gonna
actually have
pass
an
it
Australian connection for mine.
Really? Who's yours?
3 words. Olivia Newton.
Newton-John.
Oh my god.
When,
You're the one that I love.
when Physical came out, that was like,
Grease.
no. Grease had no.
No?
Physical. The album.
Oh.
Favorite
All
cartoon
right.
character, Hannah?
That's
All
when I
right.
finally discovered what sex was. That was
Yeah, that was a late. Steve, when did you watch Physical? Late in the evening when it was dark?
No. We didn't have music videos. I only had the music. I was my family was very poor at the time. We did not have MTV. We had just records.
Man.
But the album cover alone was enough to.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that album cover. I'm gonna go out. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't care what there are so many other musicians and that who over the years have really tried to do a sexy album cover, and they've been nice, but nothing like an Olivia Newton-John Physical. No way. And it's the hair. The hair was crazy too. It was like, it was short, but it was long, but it was, I don't know. It was interesting. So that's all.
Well, you just described a mullet, so
No, it was not. You know what? You shut your mouth. Shut your mouth right now. Don't you dare disrespect Olivia Newton-John on this program.
Okay, all right. I'm taking the Juanette out for that one.
That's it. That's it.
Good.
Man. Okay, Dory, tell us, who was your first
I'm
crush?
just saying.
Television or movies? Anything.
Dory. Now,
Luke?
do you mean Dory or Dory?
No, Dory Saypool. What? Luke Perry?
That's who popped into my head.
Really? You were a 90210 girl?
Oh yeah.
You know, he was like
Yes, he
Dylan,
was.
right?
easy on the eyes, and when it came down to like naming my son, I was like Dylan.
Oh,
Dylan, he was the bad boy.
Look
Dylan
at
was the bad
that.
boy. Oh my
So,
God,
yeah.
wait.
So
I
then-
named
What
my
about
kid Christian because I got a big crush on Christian Slater, but I spelled it with a K instead of a C.
Oh,
There you go. See, it's subliminal.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Stephanie?
Who's the guy who played Zach Morris? What's
Oh,
his
that's
real name?
Mark Paul Gloucester.
Paul Gossler.
Yeah, he's cool.
I love me.
But I
Zach
will say
Morris.
this. So mine was it went from Elizabeth Shue. I enjoyed that, but I also really like Leia Thompson too, in the Back to the Futures. She was pretty awesome.
Mm.
Then-
Howard the Duck. She's cute for sure.
But then obviously, Tiffany Amber Thiessen. You can't be a
90210.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
no. Saved
and-
by the Bell.
Oh,
Have you?
Amber Thiessen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kelly
oh.
from Saved by the Bell.
90210 though.
90210.
Have you seen
All right.
her now though, Tony?
Yeah.
She's so cute. She still
She's
has like
amazing.
that round heart-shaped face. Oh my God, she's so cute.
She was on anybody who hasn't seen it yet, there was a great show that USA put out a few years ago called White Collar. And it was basically this guy, it was Matt Bomer, number one, automatically, I think he was attractive. I don't know. Tommy, what do you think about Matt Bomer? Yeah, see, Tommy knows. Matt Bomer. See, Matt Russell, even his eyes popped up when I said Matt Bomer. No, you're not a Matt Bomer fan?
No
No?
one can possibly think he's not beautiful.
No, he's got a look, man. He's definitely got a look.
Yeah.
But anyways,
beautiful.
so he was like some white collar criminal, and he was like with this FBI agent, and the FBI agent's wife was Tiffany Amber Thiessen. So there you go.
She's also on a Netflix show called Alexa and Katie. She plays the mom.
Okay. See, that's weird. That trips me out now when they're like, I've gotten to the point where like now I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh man, all my favorite actresses and actors.
Well, so it's so funny. So Lucas watches it, and Chuck came downstairs one day, and he's like, "Is that Kelly Kapowski?"
And Lucas like, who's Kelly Kapowski?
Did any of you guys watch the 90210?
That's her,
reunion
Kelly
show?
Kapowski from Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Did any
So
of you guys
what-
watch the 90210 reunion show?
No.
No.
They like did a show. It was like, it wasn't really reunion. It was like they were playing themselves, but fictionally. Like
That already sounds like crap.
it was really,
Yeah.
really weird.
I
like
don't like when they do reunion shows. I'm like, just let it go. Like the
well,
Sex and the
one-
City movies, they were so disappointing.
The one reunion show for me that was weird recently was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, because they had both of the moms.
I heard about
It was weird.
Oh
It was
yeah.
like really weird for me.
And there was no Uncle Phil. He passed away.
Oh yeah, he was R.I.P.
That was sad.
Yeah, but I
It's like
mean to
90210
have,
didn't have Luke Perry.
but to have both moms, it's like from what I remember, at least back then, it was like one of those things of, the first mom like was in a contract dispute and
Are
got
you talking
mad.
about Aunt Viv?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I say
First
both
actress
moms because she was
had it.
basically the mom of like Carlton and those guys. But yeah, it was really weird. It was really, really weird for me. I
It's
didn't like
weird
it.
because the first actress had drama with the crew, so they let her go and replaced
Will
her.
Yeah, they like fired her.
Smith.
Do what?
It was Will Smith.
Oh, was Will
Yeah.
Smith who fired her?
Yeah.
No, that she had beef with.
That's who they.
Yeah, that's what they talked about on the reunion. He
So they had to
felt
let her
threatened.
go.
Did Will Smith forgive her on the reunion? Because I only saw part of it and then I got sick of
I
it.
think it's the other way around.
She forgave Will? Oh, that's beautiful.
Well, he apologized.
Okay.
I don't know.
Red
I don't like
tablecloth.
when they make like movies or when they do
I will tell you,
reunion.
I will tell you a fun reunion show was MASH. MASH reunion was fun.
I
'Cause you
think
got
the
to-
worst one they did was Fuller House. Like that.
Fuller House was
I did
Love
not
Fuller
realize
House.
how cheesy it was. So like they, like they tried to
That's-
adult them up because they're adults, but then it was still like the stupid, cheesy.
I don't know. I
like,
still thought Fuller House was
eye roll.
I
That's
still
probably
thought
my
it was
one
spooky.
exception to the rule is Fuller House.
I thought
still
I
thought
was
it
like, when
like
the Sex
found
and the
myself
City
watching it
movies
going,
came out-
why?
Speaking of like crushes, one of my first ones I can think of was John Stamos.
Oh,
Uncle Jesse.
Uncle Jesse.
He still kind of is, though.
You know, now that I think
He
about
still
it,
is good looking.
now that I think about it, Lori Loughlin when she was younger was pretty cool too, because I remember her in the movie. In the movie Rad, she was in the movie Rad. Only a couple people in here probably. I don't even know if Steve. Do you remember Rad?
I remember it. I never saw it.
Oh my gosh! So I was in the big. I was deep
in Cincinnati. I remember that.
Yeah. But I was deep into like BMX freestyle and stuff at the time. So it was the best thing in the world. And I actually did not realize, I was like, wow, she's an actress and she's really good at that. And then I looked and I was like, oh wait, that's not her. Never mind. Because to me, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I could do a lot of the tricks that was in the movie. I was younger and obviously better balanced and everything else. So I just naturally thought, oh man, she's really talented. She's actually good at this. I didn't realize. And then I was like, oh, never mind. It's a double. Forget it. But I actually had some guys that I used to race against when I was younger who were actually in that movie, which was really cool. And they didn't get paid anything for it really. But yeah, it was neat to know that they were there, because when they did the introductions at the end of the movie, for the last race, like 4 of the guys that were in there, I actually raced and freestyled with. And so I was like, oh dude, I totally know that guy. He's so cool. And then I asked him and he's like, yeah, dude, we didn't get paid anything. I was like, oh, ouch. That sucks.
Crystal, move to the side so I can see your background.
Oh, it's funny.
Run spelled backwards is ner. That's gonna be ner from
ner.
So hold on. I do want to bring up something that I noticed earlier in the show with Crystal. Crystal, were you laughing really hard or were you actually crying? Because
of what Jess said.
Okay.
I was dying.
Okay.
Oh my God.
She's gonna be hit up for like porn requests later. I already told her that. I mean,
oh my God.
yeah, this could sound
How many
like a cartoon
names have come out of a float show? Or,
Yeah.
Tony's Tuesdays with Tony. How many porn names have come out of Tuesdays with Tony?
Oh, a lot. I'm proud to, and I'll be honest. I'm gonna take that one and say I'm pretty proud of it. So I'm proud of anything that comes out of this show.
And now we got Debbie does a doobie. So
Debbie does a doobie. She just looked. Her husband. The best part was her husband was in the background. When I looked over, I saw her husband standing in the shot. And I was like, oh my God, that's the best.
Hey, Debbie.
I'm saying good night. I could just leave,
Yeah, no, I love you, Debbie. Debbie, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been doing this for a while, and I'm going to say one of the greatest things, because I'm going to try to get back to it, but one of the things for me for 2020 is I'm glad I got to know Debbie Levy, because honestly, she is like, there is.
And my husband is smirking in the background.
Debbie is like an onion. There are so many layers to Debbie Levy.
Donkey, where are you? That's what you're supposed to say.
Yeah, no, it's just like.
Are you calling me an ogre?
No, not at all. Not at all. I just think that I have.
Ogres are like onions.
Yeah, no, not well. I'm not calling you an ogre.
Where are you from? I can't read the rest of your name.
I can almost make a fist. Almost. Okay,
watch out,
it's actually working.
No, like for me, like personally, and we can go through this if you guys want to or not. But for me, for 2020, like I know Matt was. Yeah.
What is that, Matt?
Is that Matt with the Property Brothers?
That's me.
I was gonna say that's Tommy and Scott with who's in the middle.
It's
Why the
Vicky.
hell?
It's Vicky from Cozumel, right?
Matt, you're muted.
Why the hell does Scott and Tommy look like the Property Brothers? Oh my God.
After Denver WBC, we went to New Orleans on a cruise, and then we went to Cozumel, and the bartender got us all drunk. She spiked
the
our drink.
bartender.
That's
Right.
We go see her every time in Cozumel.
Right.
Getting the Mexican food at lunch, crying over how good it was.
Oh yeah.
Wow. There it is. But yeah, like I'm being honest in saying, like, for me, 2020, I'm glad that Steve and I talked about doing something like this. And I'm glad that this has turned into what it is. I mean, we started with just Steve and myself, and now we have 4 days of content when you really think about it. I mean, we're not all the same in any way, shape, or form. And I love that. You know, I love the fact that, yeah, I embrace the fact that my show is the goofy, you know, Jimmy Fallon, let's have a drinking game type idea. Whereas, you know, like our girls over at work, you know, Working Wonders are really tackling things, which I think is really cool. And then, you know, you got things like Teresa just doing her thing, just kind of keeping us all on the positive plane. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a trip. And then you got Steve. Well, you got Roscoe, who really kind of, you know, carries that show. So,
Tony, we all talked about your show, and we decided that it's like going to the bar with all of your coworkers once a week.
Yeah, where we just get totally wasted and figure out what the heck we're doing.
When you just have like a blast, you have so much fun.
Right. And I think I think that's the thing. It's like, I mean, I could get serious about things in the balloon world, but why? It's just, I'm a balloon person. Why get overly serious? What are you showing us, Jenny? What were you showing?
I'm trying to see Hannah's name. She said her name is from The Reluctant Dragon. And I was just making sure if this was it. This looks so freaking cute. I've never seen this.
There it is.
It's cute.
I love anything dragon. I love, you know, dragon movies. I watched a Christmas movie, The Christmas Dragon.
Her favorite Once Upon a Time character was Maleficent. So there you go. The purple dragon.
Oh, Hannah.
That's
you
a good
love it.
one.
So
You look at the Christmas Dragon, Hannah.
But yeah, so I mean, that's my thing, is I'm just really happy that even though business and stuff kind of take a shot, you know, over this year, that it's been really cool to kind of, I don't know, we kind of come into each other's houses or workplaces once a week and kind of just do our thing, you know. And
yeah, for sure.
We're probably, I mean, we can actually literally, everybody in this call can literally say we've been in Karen Ford's bedroom. So
I knew that was coming.
yeah, it's gonna happen.
There's notches above on the headboard.
Yeah, you should put you need at least 18 notches, Karen.
I think this is the most I've ever seen here.
No, I've had who else did I have? I had one.
Who else on here?
I've had it where I almost had 23 people at one time.
Almost 23,
like early in the original OG of quarantine starting, there was a lot of us.
Right. I think it was one of those ones where like we kept running in and out. Oh man, we lost Melissa. Her internet must have sucked or something.
Or we were boring.
Maybe we were boring. Melissa's
never.
Okay,
Well,
guys. So
if you guys want to talk about something juicy, we can talk about something juicy.
No, here, before we end this, I want to get a couple people from the chat. Robin Veach said her crush was Sean Cassidy. I could see that. I could see that. That was a good one.
That was before Harrison Ford, yeah.
That was way before Harrison Ford. Way before.
Harrison Ford was an adult.
That's true. Yeah.
And one of my favorite movies too, Witness.
So yeah.
Oh, good.
So my honest thing is, for me, I think the greatest thing that's happened to me in 2020 is being able to hang out with all of you every week when I've been able to. And I'm not saying that to be all sappy or anything, but I truly do. It's become a thing. Like it's a thing that like even my family recognizes. It's like my family's like, oh, it's Tuesday. Tony's got to go hang out with all of his balloon friends, you know, one way or another. And it's like, yeah, I do.
I reference this show all the time. I was like, yeah, I was on my chat with my balloon friends and this got brought up or something all the time.
No, and that's what it comes down to, is like, it's just, it is like, I think Stephanie put it best. It's like, we're all sitting at a bar. our own bar where the drinks aren't that expensive.
Yeah,
But-
it's private.
But everybody, you want to go where everybody knows your name, you know? So
Unless we do this and we're Scooby, Darkwing Duck.
yeah. Well, you got to change it up, you know, because we can't let people.
That would
you
actually
know.
be a great intro for your show. Is the Cheers?
Oh
Man, I wonder if I would get sued for
Can
it.
you parody it? Can you parody it?
I might be able to.
Get on that, Teresa.
That would be fun.
Teresa and I have to talk to the writers
Yeah.
in the closet of Teresa and my.
That
my
would be
bedrooms.
cute.
We'll have to do another collab.
We'll have to collab that. Our collabs.
Please
are
don't
pretty-
try and sing it to us at the same time, though.
You know what? You know what?
What?
I'm gonna leave that there. Thank you for that
Can
comment.
we not go live now? Like we've done an hour and a half.
But we're gonna change it anyway.
But we're gonna change the song today.
Yeah, it's 8:35. Let's go.
Wow,
He wants to
you're
say.
aggressive.
He wants to do her anagram.
Stephanie's like, I want to get to the tea, guys. I want to get to the tea.
Stephanie's
Girl loves her some tea.
A girl, I do love
There.
me some tea.
And I do too.
Just
I
for,
love me some tea.
just for Stephanie.
leave while I was.
Oh, it's
Peace out.
6:35 Pacific. Guess what?
Deuces.
We're going off the record. If you want to join us, the link is in the comments. If you can't find that, it's your own fault. Bye,
See
kid.
you.